What's going on? Today, I'm going to be just doing the trial pools. And this is for an instant level. I'm never going to beat it. I've done it 1,000 times off screen, and I'll do it 1,000 times on screen. But, you know, I thought I'd let you guys watch my failure for a little bit, since I haven't streamed in a while. So, you guys can watch me fail over and over again. Well, good thing this doesn't cost Geo to play, or I would never have done this. If it cost Geo to do, then I would have stopped a long time ago. Oh, I thought that knocked you down. I like to focus on these first parts, but, you know, I should probably talk a little bit, because the first parts I have down, like the science. I've done this so many times that it doesn't matter if I do it well, or if I do it bad, because I know I'll just get to the same part anyways. These guys are really easy, you pattern them. These fights. Oh, I hate these things. They come up only one other time in the later parts, and well, they ruin you. They are the worst thing in existence, probably. You know, I used to think Primal Aspid were bad, but then I got these things, and well, they don't look too hard. You're like, well, they're attacks are telegraphed. Like, you can just tell what they're going to do. It's like, yeah, you think that's how they are, but that's not actually how they are. They're just big balloons of sadness that end your entire run. That took you like 10 minutes to get to that one point, then you're done. You just lose. You just lost right there, and it's over. It's, you know, it takes. The feeling's almost as good as eating bullcrap. Literally, like, if you had a bull poop in your mouth, that's what the feeling of getting to that point is, and losing to those balloons, whatever they're. I haven't actually looked at their name. Can I? Oh, we'll look at their name in a second. And there's only one of these guys. Oh my! I'm not focusing hard enough. Come on, it's the easy part. Just Hive Blood. And you might say Hive Blood's a terrible charm for this, and you'd be right. You know, Hive Blood is a terrible charm for this, but it's only good for one part, and it's the hardest part in the entire trial. So I only have it on for that one part, and legitimately that's it. Battle Owls. Obble. I know that's the boss version. Obble. It's a fun word to say. And they're a fun boss. You know, actually enjoyable. It's not a hard trial to do anyways. Can you do it again? I've never tried to try this again. Not that I'd ever want to. You know, it's kind of fun. I guess you can just go to the God Master, or the Hall of Gods, and just practice in there. Or I could do a Pantheon, but, you know, if you expect me to ever do the Pantheon Apollinist on stream, that's probably not gonna happen, because, you know, I'm probably never even gonna get past the second Pantheon. You know, Pure Vessel doesn't look that hard, and I'm sure I'm probably never gonna beat the Pantheon Apollinist, though. You know, I can probably get to the one with Pure Vessel, probably. If I practiced it hard enough, I could probably do the Pure Vessel fight. Or at least get to that point. But I don't see why I would if I'm just going to fail on the... I have no idea what just happened, but it worked out wonderfully. You just sit there and don't shoot your butt balls at me. Well, that's what I'm assuming they are, because, I mean, they're literally just sacks of infection coming out of its butt. If that sounds gross, it's because it is if you actually think about it. It is a bug. Most bugs do gross things. Though I don't know what bug it's supposed to be based off of. Pretty sure it's another beetle. Oh, can't confirm, because most things are beetles in this game. 90% of the enemies in this game are just beetles. But those are centipedes. You know, I'm surprised there's no rhinoceros beetle in this game, though. I don't remember there being a rhinoceros beetle. That's pretty... That's a pretty, well-known bug, so I thought a rhinoceros beetle would be in here, but I don't think it is. I know there's a dung beetle, because the dung defender had to exist. I don't know why he had to exist, but he does exist. It was the first time in this game where I just had to stop playing for a second and contemplate, what am I doing? Why am I fighting a guy that throws poop at you? What has brought me to this point in my life? To the point of me fighting a guy that just throws balls of poop. You know, balls of dung. You know, he's just hurling it around. And then patting his chest like King Kong. You know, didn't look like the most, you know, appeasing thing at first, and then you just realize you're like, what got me to this point, you know? And while it's a super fun fight, and it's really easy to do if you're doing it right, just like these guys, you know, the Mantis traders, really easy to do if you're doing them right. Really hard to do if you're doing them wrong. You know, that's how most things. If you do the things and you do them right, they usually go well. And I am not finishing the reference. What? Hold on. What? You can sword hop off those? Oh, I am getting wrecked right here. Die. Both of you. I'm a little confused. I did not believe you could sword hop off those. Just tee off real quick. Go. Now we move on to the soul part. The soul shooters. The annoying part. Just kill one of them. There we go. What? I thought I already did 2 to you. Did we kill you? There we go. I also don't know what these guys are called. They're probably called, like, flailing screamers. Flailing screamers. That was the best I could come up with, really. Done with that part. Now we do off-brand Umu, which I believe is specific to only this arena. I believe you can only fight them in the arena. Even though it never actually states that, I believe that's how it is. I'm almost positive you can only fight these guys in the arena. Can't believe I missed as well. Can't believe I didn't get hit there. I mean, I literally touched him with my horns. Well, they are magnificent horns and have ultimate power over the universe. I didn't believe they could just say no to being hit. I should have just said no again to being hit by that. Oh, another annoying part. Focus on killing you, it's the last part, and then we're gonna go into the semi-hard part, I guess. This is still not the hard part, but it's coming up. Oh, I got hit twice. Well, that's okay. We'll just high play. Because I like to be at full health for the final part of this trial. Well, it's not actually the final part, it's the last difficult part. That is any semblance of a challenge. This part just takes forever, just training him around, you know. It's a good thing he follows you so willingly, you know? Follows you so willingly without any thought of what he's doing. Let's get him all the way up here. Dash. I also can't believe he didn't hit me there. It's like the floor is lobby, you don't touch the floor unless he tells you to. That was really close. Probably shouldn't have gone for the second one there. But, you know, it worked out. Booty melee. Did not need to do that. But I guess it doesn't really matter because soul's not important for the next part because you won't be healing. And spells are really hard to cast for the next part, so soul's not really that important. $14 to get to this one part so far. So, this is the hard part. This is basically the final part of the trial. That hit me? Are you serious? That's one health done, and that's one health we're never getting back. We're probably never going to get it back for the entirety of the rest of this trial, because we're probably going to die. Well, we might make it past. That was pro gamer. Pro gamer right there. Okay, we could train this guy around. I like to keep him on the screen though, so I know where he's going. And if you have realized, I do have the knockback charm on that's supposedly really bad. And it is really bad. I will admit, it's really bad. But for a very specific part of this trial, it is extremely good. And that part's coming up, but I don't know if I'll get to it. I have a good chance this time, though. Pretty good chance, I guess. See if we can heal up that one part of health. Come on. Come on. Come on. Are you serious right now? They should laugh at me. That was horrible. Let me do it again. It's probably pretty boring to watch after a little bit, because, you know, watching the same thing over and over again, it's like insanity. But, you know, I like being insane, so I'd watch the same thing over and over again for like 10 hours. Which is probably how long it's going to take me to beat this. I got to the end once. Just once. And I fought God Tamer. And, well, I got there. He wasn't really that hard, but, you know, when you're fighting him for the first time, you have to get down his pattern. It's like Radiance, you know? Radiance isn't really that hard. The problem with Radiance is that you can't really practice it extremely often to get used to it. To get super used to it, because you have to fight Hollow Knight to be able to fight him. You know, that's pretty annoying, having a gateway boss. I hate it when they put gateway bosses in the game, you know. Oh, you can't fight me unless you fight him first. You gotta do that every time you want to fight him. I would get into it the first time, like, oh yeah, he's the second to final boss. He's like the mini boss, you know. You gotta fight him only once, though. But you have to fight him every time you want to fight Radiance. In order to practice Radiance in the Hall of Gods, you have to, I believe you have to do it. I believe you have to beat the Pantheon of Hollowness to be able to practice Radiance. Which is kind of bullcrap, but that also kind of makes sense. Because Radiance isn't technically been defeated yet, even though I have it in Hunter's Journal. So the game acknowledges that I beat Radiance, but it's like technically you haven't. It's the save before you went into the temple. don't want to hit these guys with a spell because I actually want to regenerate soul. I didn't really want to heal gear because I wanted soul because it's good for the soul shooter guys. It's good for them. Good to get rid of them quickly. Yeah, I still have to fight Nightmare Kid Grim as well. I didn't hold that off, so I didn't go and get the flames. Even though it's kind of pointless to fight him. Except for the trophy, since this is done on the PS4, the only reason I would do it is to get the trophy. And you know, I'm not going to get a trophy that's pointless if I can't platinum with it. Sit in the corner. Come out periodically, and then you can shoot some soul there, so that will quickly beat them. You're still alive, and right there. Boom. There we go. I'm just trying to focus and staying at full health, even though it doesn't matter. Because the only part that matters that you're at full health is that one part. And even then, all my health is just going to drain in seconds. So I'm terrible at mid-air fighting. Pretty sure I've hit you 3 times, and that should be death, but... No, I'll take it. I don't want to take it, but I guess I have to take it. How are you always knowing that I'm gonna go to another place before I'm even there? Always calculated. I'm gonna die right here. Watch. Surprisingly, I didn't. Now we want to get rid of you next. I clicked down, but it didn't register. Don't know why, but it didn't. Now we can just sit here and kind of relax a little bit while we wait for a high flood to kick in. heal off all that damage that was going, and just immediately get hit. Because that's what you want to see in a day. Just immediately get hit by something you never thought was going to hit you in a million years, because, you know, you were getting cocky on these first parts. Yet, you keep getting hit as soon as your high blood goes back into effect. You should probably do this without high blood, people say. They're like, yeah, you know, it's not that hard, just do it without high blood. And what I say to them is, never gonna happen. That up in the air part, it's never gonna happen without high blood. Don't get where there's still more of these guys. I'm there. Just kill you real quick. And I can dodge around you for a while. Actually, I can just go and sit over here. Even though I'll probably be done. We're gonna do to you. Dash slash you out of existence. Now we're on the soul part. Die. Go. I didn't see you there. Purple guys keep coming out of nowhere. There we go, you're dead. And we're at full again. Meaning basically nothing happened. He's also got a dark tip at the top of his forehead, which begs the question, was he born with the dark tip on the top of his forehead, or did he, like, paint that as battle paint? This definitely does not look good for battle paint, if it's battle paint. I think he, like, painted that. That does not look natural, you know? It doesn't look like his natural color. I think he would just be gray up there. I think he would just be a gray cone head, you know? Some people just have gray cone heads, and I think he didn't want his cone to be purely gray, so he wouldn't paint his cone head. I just want this thing dead. Mostly now, but it can be in a little bit. I love how he's also in the spikes, yet he's not dying when he's in the spikes. I also kind of want the charmed Sharp Shadow, but I don't have it. The backpedal. do this to regain full health. With a quick slash on, I could kill them before they even hit me, but here it doesn't matter. I do have quick focus on, and I've done it without quick focus. It really doesn't matter for this part, you know. Doesn't matter whether you have it on or not. I would prefer to have it on. That's my preferred preference, but you know. It's also probably my favorite charm in the game. It's the one I use definitely most often. It's just so good because it allows you to heal in basically any boss. And almost basically any situation. Also, that was not intended. I didn't even remember clicking the circle button. Shouldn't have taken my hands off the controller. I almost got hit there. I was extremely lucky that that worked. Just honestly surprised this thing's not dead yet. I believe I hit it 3 times. Should have 4 health? Shouldn't. Okay, does it have 5 health? Apparently it does. And there's the extra hit. I was hoping I got full health, but you know what? Going into the next phase with only 1 loss, I've had worse. So it's still possible, even if it's not the best run in the world. I would prefer to get my health back here, that's why I'm doing this. It's no different with 2 than it is with 1. Okay, here comes the weird part. The one part where the charm that I'm using is useful, but now it's not. Things got all messed up. Come on, every time I try to heal. Every time. Okay, this part's not that hard. Not that bad. We got this guy, but he's not that bad. I say that with a big hit. Okay, well, we can heal that with high blood, so that's good. Let's go and do that. First and foremost. Now we can go kill this one with high blood. A little more silent during this one, but that's because I really don't want to fail this one again, and this is the second time that I've made it to this part, and I'm probably going to lose on God Tamer again. If I know myself, I'm going to lose on God Tamer again. I believe God Tamer's right after this guy. I remember right. So try not to take a hit. No? I don't know why I did that, but it worked, I guess. Wow, really? I didn't really intend for it to work that way. We got this guy, which is a pretty bad thing. If you don't have full health, preferably try to keep one of these bird things alive. Or the roller guys alive, actually. Bird guys would probably be problematic, because they can get you anywhere on the map, while these guys technically can't. I mean, they can roll all the way across, like that. But if you have high blood like me, it's not really a problem. If you just keep your eyes on them. Or you can just go up here so that high blood can take its effect without having to worry about anything. There we go. This should be the final step before the dude. If I remember right, should be the final step. This guy's the last enemy of the entire Coliseum, except for God Tamer. Which, you know, I'm not too happy to have to fight him. Yep, here we go. I'm going to lose again. Because I still have time to get this boss down. You could jump to a location. Do that. Yep. Well, that's going to do it for today's stream. Hope you all enjoyed. And have a good rest of your day.